You may pick this up after school in the principal's office.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. You realize it's only September. Merry Christmas, Reese.
What you pupping that little creek for?
As you know, we're having a continuous problem with Chris paying attention in class. We're at the point where we're thinking about calling in professional help. The school counselor has evaluated Chris and had a few questions.
We thought by now he would have outgrown this.
Can I help you?
May I borrow these, please?
We don't want to pry into your private matters, but seeing as your last name is Kringle, why did you name him Chris?
We adopted him when he was only 1 year old, and we have very little information about his background prior to that. Besides, he was found abandoned on a Christmas day. He is aware of this story. Perhaps this has something to do with it.
Did you make a big deal about Christmas when he was younger?
That's the strange part. We don't celebrate Christmas because we're Jewish.
What are we gonna do?
I hope this brings you some holiday cheer.
It's not even Halloween yet, and you know, magazines are free.
Hello, Merry Christmas. Here, have one. It tastes like winter.
Thanks, Santa.
Oh, I'm not Santa. He's much taller than me.
Hey Chris, come sit by me.
Are you spending Thanksgiving with your family?
Yeah, if I'm still here. What about you?
Are you serious? During the holidays, I try to stay away from my family as much as possible. As usual, my mom will be drunk by noon. And we'll burn some turkey and gravy TV dinner. And who knows if my father will even come home.
Jessica, let's go!
You have to go to the winter dance. I know a girl who thinks you're cute. I can hook you up.
I don't think I'll be here then.
What do you mean? What's going on over there?
Isaac is asking Jamie to the winter dance by putting her flowers in the treasure tree.
Like, that hasn't been done 1,000 times before. I think my parents did that when they went to school here.
Real original, Isaac!
Listen, Elf, you better stay away from Jessica, or this is gonna happen to you!
I've been looking all over for you. Are you okay?
I am now.
I'm sorry about earlier. Jose is a jealous and sensitive jerk. You mentioned you won't be here much longer. Are you moving or something?
No. Do you want to see something magical? I've never shown this to anyone before.
Sure, what is it? Oh my gosh, look at that! That's so amazing!
Jessica, come on! Don't let me go over there and get you!
By the way, I can do a little magic of my own.
Jessica, let's go!
Go look in the treasure tree. Jose, I'm sick and tired of your... Sorry, you're always bullying others. I wish you would just disappear.
push a button. Flip a switch. Clocks, timers ready.
Tell me what you did last night. Did you close your eyes and think about me like I think about you? Tell me why you always fight. Waiting on you, get with it. What's with the resistance, baby? Don't listen to a word they say. I'm in your head like every day. And you deny yourself and then you scream my name and I can't take it. No, don't listen to a word they say. I'm in your head like every day. And you deny yourself and then you scream my name and I can't take it. No, I can't take it. Come chase the night with me. They say I'm bad, you say it right, but you know you don't believe that. Eat the food that feeds your spirit on your knees now, baby. Eat it, eat it.
If I were to meet myself back in time, it wouldn't be that hard to just think about what I'm gonna tell myself. I'm just gonna be like, there's certain times in life where like you're gonna go through stuff where it's obviously gonna be natural and everybody's obviously gonna go through this once in their life, and to not really care. I think I would tell myself to not really care what people say, because sometimes people tell me one thing and then I take it too personal when I know they're just meaning it as a joke.
I would tell my younger self that there are a set of negative rights that you have when it comes to masculinity and expressing yourself.
Oh, you're supposed to be fit, you're supposed to have a girlfriend, you're supposed to have a job, have money, you're supposed to have all these things that other men have, like, you're supposed to have a phone, iPhone 7 or whatever.
And those set of negative rights are, you have the right not to be ridiculed for expressing yourself like any other human would. You have the right not to be forced to conform to a manufactured form of what it means to be a man. And third of all, and this is the most important one, you have the right not to have your individuality stripped away.
If I could go back in time with the knowledge that I have and tell my 10-year-old self how to be a man, I think it would kind of be rejecting that notion. And I think I would be telling my 10-year-old self a lot of the things that my earlier role models did at the time, which was just be yourself, and more people are going to enjoy who you are if you enjoy who you are yourself.
Well, men have a certain role to live up to. They are supposed to be portrayed as strong, not show any kind of emotion. If they even show at least one emotion, like sadness or you're starting to cry, then the media, along with everyone else in the world, will just portray you as weak, won't respect you as much. Wake up, because the world is full of people that has their own opinions about what a man is.
Once you ask someone to define it, you realize that it really can't be anything. I mean, I know how it has been described to me, but I know anyone could counter with anything that I say would be defined as a man. So I guess there really is no definition of a man.
Neither slavery nor involuntary servitude, except as a punishment for crime, shall exist within the United States, or any place subject to their jurisdiction. Even though slavery was abolished in 1865, slavery still exists within the prison system.
Prison is like the new form of slavery, especially with laws tailored to people of color for drugs and other, illegal substances and acts. But it seems like people of color get harsher penalties and longer prison time. And you get a workforce labor out of prisoners too. They're making furniture for the state. They're doing all type of things for beyond low wages. So yeah.
You have to understand that slavery, no one was getting paid, and if they were getting paid, it was bare minimums and with no opportunity to save or to buy their freedom. So with the eradication of slavery, I think the economy had to go into some form of a reform. When you go to the prison system, that is, you get free labor. So it is just a modernized version of slavery.
Chicago Cred is an organization that helps formerly incarcerated men better their future. So today we went out and talked to Brandon Taylor and Marquis Thomas, who are currently still in the program.
It wasn't the best at all. It was pretty much like was treated like a dog, an animal, caged, mistreated, talked to like I was just a scum of the earth, basically. So I can pretty much describe it.
Say almost like a modern day slave, I used to go back and forth to court, and like they used to like shackle us down on the bus. Like my hands were shackled, my feet. We couldn't talk, different things like that. We had a certain amount of time to eat. Half of the time the food was like dog food, you know what I'm saying? Like it was just a bad experience for me, being confined to just a cell, a toilet and a sink connected.
They pretty much own you. So that's one comparison, because back in the day with slavery, the slave owners own the black people and stuff like that. So that's kind of the way it is in jail. Like the correctional officers and stuff like that, they pretty much own you. They tell you when to wake up, when to wake up, when to go to sleep, when to eat, when not to eat, when to shower, when you get on the phone, stuff like that. So it's like You don't have, you're not free. You don't have your own will,
Some people, because of the prison system or because the system is set up, they've never seen a black male in a positive role.
Like you said, mentally, that could be like if a young black male's dad is in jail, then he's looking at his father in a certain light, and that affects him, how he sees his dad, what he thinks black men are supposed to go through.
I'm incarcerating all these black people. I feel like that's probably the main reason why a lot of the mayhem is going on in the streets today, because there's not a lot of influential people to come back and to reach back and to talk and to, give people hope and, to try to uplift them in some type of way. It's pitiful. It's just bad. It's just a bad situation.
My own opinion, I think it's set up for us to be like that, because, I'm pretty sure everybody that's in jail don't want to be in jail or didn't want to do the crimes that they did. But how things set up in the world for, like right now, for black men like me, it's set up for us like that, to sell drugs and to not go to school, and now they closing schools down and, a lot of things like that. So, people grew up in the projects like me, you know what I'm saying? Mama on crack, not having food to eat, not having decent homes to go to. So it's like a brainwash. That's all we knew was to steal or to go get it the best way we could. So
many people still believe that African Americans are subject to the laws of whites.
It's a constant progression. So once I think we kind of conquer one area, laws are tailored to keep us down, and then again, racism still exists in America. So it's a constant battle. Years after, we've been free and civil rights and everything, it's a constant battle.
Look who builds in jail, the white men. They making money off us doing crimes, and people always wonder, why it's so bad in this community, why people always dying, and the police be so hot, and the police be on every corner because they letting it happen. They letting us kill each other, they might catch a couple people, but half the time people don't get caught. Or when they do get caught, they going to a white man jail. And like when I was always in jail, and they used to come in and do the count, they used to say, yeah, get on your bed, I'm counting my money. But I never really understand what that mean when he said he count his money. So he'd come in and do his count everybody on our deck. But it came to me like, he counting up, we his money. And then I did a little research on it. They make like $35,000 a year off us, each of them. So just imagine how many people in jail though. So that's like, it's a business. So that's how you know it's set up for us to go to jail, because it's their business.
All of these things were derived from people looking at what made slavery so successful. And I feel like because they were able to take that and they'll be able to create other systems and other programs to make sure that the mentality is the same, as in crabs in a barrel, the disrespect of black leaders, the undertone of self-hate in the black community. I think that plays a part, because somebody looked at slavery and saw how it was effective, how they were able to keep some of the strongest people the earth has ever seen so weak to a certain degree, and how can they implement it into modern day society.
Based on my experience, I would just say, man, just think. A lot of people just do stuff off of acting without thinking first. Somebody step on your shoe, you want to go shoot them and stuff like that. Somebody call you at your name, you ready to hurt them, instead of just thinking like, man, them words can't do nothing to me, but just roll out of the back of my mind, just go across my head. Instead of doing that, it always has to be a reaction to something. Everything doesn't need a reaction. So I feel like thinking first, like that's the main thing.
Jail is bad, but I'm glad that I did go there to finally realize, like, this is a place that I never want to come to again. This take me away from my children. It hurt me to be here, but it made me open my eyes a lot, because like, if I would never went to jail, I would still be the same person I was on the block. Get up and try to do good now, and try to take advantage of the things that my ancestors died for or got beat for, and like I watch, like I be watching history channels and things like that, or I just watch documentaries and things like that, and see how our ancestors got treated so badly, spit on, dog sicked on, killed and hung. And just to see our generation run wild and kill each other today, it hurt me, because a lot of people died for what we got now, but we don't use it. Like for instance, school. They ain't never wanted us to go to school to learn. Now my job that I'm working with right now paying me to go to school. you ain't gonna find no opportunities like that, you know. But it's a lot of people who don't take advantage of that. Like, I know so many guys that still standing on the block right now as we having this meeting, standing on the block selling drugs, gang banging, see little females or little, you know what I'm saying, ladies that they should treat as women and queens, African queens, you know, and thoughts and A, B or whatever, you know, that things like that. That's what I used to do too, but my eyes are open, like, and I just see them like, man, look at them guys are dumb. Like, you know, if they really knew, like, they wouldn't do that. They wouldn't stand on this corner and for the police to come harass them and lock them up. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what they wanted to do.
How was school today?
It was good. How was y'all day?
It was alright. I can't wait to graduate.
Yes, I can't wait
Girl,
to
I
prom.
want to drop that ID class.
Yes, I've been stressing all year.
But we gotta keep these grades good, y'all.
Yes. See y'all later.
Love you
And
guys.
be
Stay
safe.
safe.
You know,
You know
the
these
boys
boys
been
out
on
here.
that block lately.
Yeah.
So we can't take you out on no date?
I told you I want your number.
Come on, we like how you got no socks on. Come on, cuz. Oh, no.
Alright, we gonna catch you.
We know where you going.
We gonna catch you. Let's get started on y'all papers. That's what I'm telling you.
Oh my God, let's figure this thing.
My little sister.
Boy, stop touching me.
All right.
My little sister took my book back to school, so.
Stop touching me. What is
Hey,
that?
what the hell?
What is going on? It's about to be a fight.
I don't understand why she left.
Security.
Let me call this girl and check on her. Hello? Hey, Kalia. I was just calling to see how you are doing. I heard about them boys harassing me yesterday, and that was so messed up.
I know, right? I was going to call Tasha and thank her for saving me. Hold on right quick. I'm going to call her, put it on three-way.
I do not like going to the store with my mama. She be taking too long. I wish she'd hurry up. Love and Hip Hop finna come on in like 15 minutes. Hello, this Kalia?
Hey, Tasha. I got you on three-way with Tierra.
That's cool, hey.
Hey, girl. What you doing?
Girl, waiting on my slow mama at this store. I've been looking at her. She been talking to Sister Patterson for 20 minutes. But anyway, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. And that's what I was calling you for, to thank you for saving me from them boys.
You deserve an award.
No, I don't. We supposed to be looking out for each other. If that could have been any other girl being harassed, I was going to do the same.
Well, you my hero.
Mine too.
My mom and dad decided after this happened, they're going to arrange for me to get picked up and dropped off from school from now on.
I was talking about your situation with my mom on our way to the store, and now she thinking about doing the same thing.
And after my brother heard about it, since he is the police, he said he was going to ask his sergeant, can he walk the streets by the school in the morning so he can make sure all the kids are safe.
Now that's what's up. We need to make this an awareness because no girl or nobody period should be harassed just by walking down the street or nowhere.
True.
Well, here come on in her pig feet now. Oh my God, she is not finna talk my ears off next, girl. Let me hang up this phone and feel like I'm sleeping.
Latasha, you crazy, girl.
Love y'all. Be safe.
Love y'all too. Bye.
Love y'all too. Hey Khalil, call me later so we can find out a way we can organize something to alert more people from being harassed.
I sure will. Bye.
Bye.
What's this? What's funny? This all you got to say? What is this?
A good picture.
Are you serious?
You see, I'm dead serious.
So that's it. Okay.
You done?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Have a good day. Jesus Christ. Wow.
Yo, what you been on? What you been on? Hey, you remember Shorty I was telling you about? The light-skinned Shorty? Think she all that? There she go right there. She ain't got no head to show that reading. Like a little lame. It's too quiet up here, bro. I think I'm finna start soon. I'll be a little messy, a little drama or whatever. I just drew this for her though. Hi, Rob. You okay?
Can you please stop?
No, I'm gonna stop being mean though. I'm gonna give her this little present. It's nice though. Masterpiece. I'm gonna give it to her though. Kyra, I'm sorry. Here you go. I'll give you a picture.
You're a clown, bro.
You thought. You thought. You'll be alright, man.
Oh my God.
Hey.
So what you did? You calls that out.
Shut me in, come on, stop you though. Let's go right there. Let's go. Sailboat.
What you gonna do? She called you a sailboat.
I know you hit me with them leaning old shoes on.
Leave me alone.
Oh, what's she talking? You bought those from a thrift store?
Oh, just leave me alone, please. Look at her shirt.
Let's leave it alone. She's gonna start
You
crying.
gonna tell the rest of it.
Why you didn't stop?
I should have told you.
Why you didn't? I don't care.
Well, I just wanted to talk to you. There's a lot of kids been bullying me every day, talking about me, throwing things at me, just putting me down, and I can't take it anymore.
When you say bullying, define bullying. Use your words intentionally.
It's just sometimes they'll take pictures of me, talk about me, throwing things. And I can't do it.
When you say a lot of kids, define a lot.
Most of the kids in school.
Most of the kids, like your entire class, or most of the kids in the building?
In the building.
In the building. How long has this been going on?
For a while.
And have you spoken to anyone else about it?
Yeah, but nobody else takes it seriously.
Have you spoken to your parents about it? And have you spoken to the dean about it? Have you spoken to the principal about it?
Yeah.
Okay. Is there anything else that you think you can do on your end? Because maybe it's just the way that you're coming across to the students.
No, it's not my fault.
Sometimes, Kyra, it's hard for us to see ourselves. And we may not think that it's us, but it really could be how we handle ourselves and how we communicate with others that could be very off-putting. So maybe you should stop and think about something that you can do differently that would not make the students treat you the way that you say that they're treating you. Well, this is what I would like for you to do. If it gets worse, and if you feel as though this is becoming a real problem, then I'd like you to come back and see me. But right now, it's time for you to go to class, and you're already late. That's it. I want you to follow up if it gets worse. Right now, it doesn't sound like there's much of a problem. You're a strong young lady. You can handle this, okay? Hurry up. Let's get to class.
Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
There are very few places in the world that are both diverse and integrated. In most of those places, they're also thriving, vibrant, prosperous places where people are making the most of their lives. They're the places that we want to emulate for the future if we want to be the strongest we can be.
I live in Avondale, but I live kind of on the borderline, close to Logan Square. In my neighborhood, it was primarily when I first moved in, Hispanic people, but the neighborhood near us was a lot of Polish people live there. So that was where, that was like kind of like the most diverse we got. But recently there's been a lot of like new cool cafes and like shops opening around us. So what's been happening is a lot of white people have been moving in our neighborhood, and I think like because of that, like it's considered like a nicer neighborhood for you to live in now. And so I think my neighborhood's been changing with the diversity of people, and it's been a little safer because of that.
The neighborhood I live in is Uptown. It's located on the north side of Chicago. It's a very diverse area, but it's very separated too. It's very, segregated. So it might have a lot of races, but it's like they all don't really live together. Because from maybe Argyle to Montrose, that's where mostly all the black people live. And Montrose to usually where uptown, wherever stops, is where all the white people live. And Argyle North is where all the Asian people live. So they're diverse, but we're not all together.
Yeah, I live in the North Center, Lincoln Square neighborhood of Chicago. It's it's a very family-centric neighborhood. A lot of upper middle class families with children.
Segregation is the system of inequality and inequity in America. That's what it is. So segregation is the way that we divide people so that some get more and others get less. And it is very, very correlated with race. And the issue of segregation is really an issue of racial isolation.
Segregation is, setting something or someone apart from something else, or when we're talking about race, it means the separation of people by race, and it can also mean by income.
Chicago is very segregated, yes. It's very segregated by race, it's very segregated by income, and those two things also are very closely correlated, so that especially poor African Americans and Latinos are very isolated in the city. It disadvantages those communities, it disadvantages the people living in those communities, and one thing that we don't think about often is it disadvantages the folks who live in the white and wealthy communities as well.
There's definitely segregation in Chicago. I go to my private school is very, very diverse, but a lot of the public schools in Chicago aren't diverse because it's the people coming from the same neighborhoods going to the same schools. And when you have people from the same neighborhoods who are all the same race going to the same schools, those children never really get exposed to these different races and cultures and languages and food that they could be learning otherwise.
I don't really think there's an advantage to living in an all-black neighborhood, in my case, because we don't really get to branch out at all. We don't really get to learn anything new at all because we stick to what we know.
Because race and class are so intertwined in Chicago, we have an effect of essentially saying we've got 44,000 people now with housing choice vouchers. 88% of them are African American. So we've essentially said, here's a way you can house yourself, but the voucher's really best used in the exact same neighborhoods in which you were living in public housing before.
I think there are a lot of different ways to define diversity. Some people might say diversity is just having different people from different backgrounds in one space, but I think true diversity is not only having people from different backgrounds in one space, but it's about having people from those backgrounds have community and have exchange in a meaningful way.
I don't think you can prevent people from living where they want to live and buying where they want to buy. A lot of times, you'll have certain people moving into an area, and then all of a sudden people are like, oh, I got to get out of here. This isn't for me anymore. You can try with the financial aspect of it, like making sure people get loans, making sure people aren't or are allowed to buy in a certain area instead of saying, you can't do this at all. But when it comes to choice, you really have to work on the people themselves.
We're starting to see a generation of people who want to see Chicago be its best version of itself, and we can't be the best version of ourselves until we do have a more integrated society, because when you bring together different perspectives from different life experiences, you open up a universe of ideas and opportunities that wouldn't exist otherwise.
got to leave.
Before you go, come smoke a blunt with me.
Yeah, you know to do those type of things. What's wrong? Oh my god. Mom. Mom.
Is she moving?
Mom, wake up.
I don't think she's moving.
Dad.
What was going on?
Someone on.
Y'all can go to school. I'll take care of this.
I can't believe Mom talking about that again.
Who's she talking to?
Hey, Moss.
Hey, I think we should try this.
You sure?
Yeah, I think we could do it.
Okay.
All this look cool. So
Yeah.
I'll try this.
Yeah, a lot of people in the school doing this. So.
Alright, I'll see y'all.
See you later.
Why would y'all do that?
We could do a drawing or dance.
I think we should dance to it.
That'd be good.
Did y'all start studying for that test?
No, we can talk about I study.
You can tell right there. Look who finally got their head on.
Don't touch me.
What you gonna do?
Hey, stop! Break it up, 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 break it up.
So why this lady back here called me up here? What's this about y'all getting bullied or something?
It's these girls. They always messing with us.
And y'all didn't do nothing? What you mean no? We'll talk about this when we get home, okay? Okay? Thanks.
Remy couldn't handle her mom's depression and decided she didn't want to do the song with Anisha. They now live with their grandparents, their dad is in jail, and their mom is now in college. Their mom stated she wanted to provide for both Anisha and Remy and connect with them more.
Hey Anija, sweetie, what you up to?
At the studio.
Doing what?
Making music.
Ah, that's good. I just talked to your sister Remy a few hours ago. She doing good too.
Oh, I feel bad that she could be here.
I know, but she doing good where she at. Well, I'm gonna go back to class now because gotta go back to taking these tests, but have fun in the studio, okay?
Okay, you too.
See ya.
Bye.
It was two sisters getting to the rock, two sisters getting to the top. It was two sisters that was riding down trying to make it back, passing on the clock. And this one dude is living Draco. If you act up, you take no pesos. He had 2 kids and a girlfriend, and he loved me to the world. Now the girlfriend had a different case. She was real different, even in the place. Now she took drugs and it didn't matter, and it wasn't legal trying to catch a case.
Yeah, that's my hood, it ain't no good. Now I'm making sure I'ma get out the hood. Make it for my sister, make it for my mom. We've been through the struggle, we've been through it all. Now we coming strong, and we coming heavy. We do this music, we know we not ready. Know I love them all, wanna make a difference. Walking through the whole space, moves in the ignorant.
Yeah, yeah, okay, yeah, okay, 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 yeah, okay, yeah, it's Jizzy time, let's get it, let's get it time, let's get it, let's get it. We was living dirty with no money like a trap house. We was getting bullied, happy face, take the mask off. Mama taking drugs, getting dizzy till she pass out. Father selling drugs, and so he can go and cash out. We was getting bullied to the point we had to lash out. Now we won the contest, now it's time to go and cash out. They just need a way to go away and take the stress away. Now they mama clean and they living right every day. Drizzy.